How's it going, folks? It's me, Alex, with Merganza Marine, and today I'm working on a 1960 Johnson Seahorse 10 horse power. And today I'm going to reset the carburetor and tune it back to the factory settings. All right, folks, so this is the carburetor on this engine. A lot of the Johnson and Evinrudes kind of have a similar setup, so it's not really specific to this engine. You'll see this a lot. And how this works here is over here we got this adjust the high speed needle, which is on the lower part here. If you look here, when you turn this, it adjusts that. You see that? Okay, and then when you turn the middle one, this is your slow speed, and this is gonna be turning the top one. So the factory setting for these the top slow speed needle, it's 1.5 turns from lightly seated. So this is way out. So what you can do is just take that off. So that right there is lightly seated. So I'll just put the cap back on like that, and then I'm gonna go 1.5 turns out. So there's one, and there's 1/2, okay? Now for your low speed, there's a couple different ways you can do it. Because the way that this is rigged on here, it's kind of hard to actually, you'd have to take this piece off to tune it, which you can do. But for this demonstration, just know that this bottom one is supposed to be set to 3/4 turns out, okay? So on your top slow speed needle, right here, the top one, you want to be 1.5 out on most Johnson Evinrude outboards. And then on the lower, you want to be 3/4 out. So you could take one of these pieces off. This just slides off like that. But really, if you can come on this side, Spence. If you take a tool or a screwdriver, you can undo that, but I know that this carburetor, that the high speed is pretty much set, and it should be about 3/4 turn out. So with that being said, it's just a quick video I'm gonna do. Put the cap back on there at 3/4 turns out. Okay, so we got, once again, we got the slow speed, which is the center, which is the needle that mixes the oil and the fuel in the top of the carburetor. And then the slow speed, 3/4 turns out, is the one in the bottom of the carburetor bowl. So with that being said, I'm gonna start it now. So I'm gonna prime the engine and start it, and it should be running a lot better than it did. Now it's running a lot smoother than it was. If we slow it down, it has a real nice idle. Like I said, folks, it's a pretty simple machine once you figure it out. If you ever need help with any things, you can feel free to ask me any questions in the comments, or there's a lot of Facebook forums and other YouTube videos that can teach you a lot of stuff about these engines. The carburetors and the carburetor adjustments is probably one of the most important things to know about working on these old motors, because it can make a drastic difference. If you like the video, feel free to subscribe to Merganza Marine's page, and comment if you like the video. Thanks.